Welcome to CW Football Saturday, presented by Olive Garden's never-ending Pasta Bowl. Closed captioning for tonight's game is brought to you by Varo, the bank that puts money in your pocket.
Very manageable 3rd and 3 for Denegal. Pass to the outside. Bouncing off of a tackler and had nowhere to go is Donovan Brown, as he's going to get nowhere near that first down yardage. Sets him back 1st and 15. First handoff, there is Johnson. He's got some speed, and he's got more yards on that carry than he had the entire game in week number 1 against Idaho. Takes over an excellent field position here for the Cougars. And you see that running ability. First play, had a little bit of space, and gets down to the 41-yard line. Washington State, a decision, a handoff up the middle, and that should be enough for a first down. There was a lot of speed charging forward on that handoff. Freeman in motion. Play action. Potter with time. Throws. Has a man. It is caught at the 10-yard line. Trying to turn upfield as Paps hauls it in and sets up the Cougars 1st and goal on Potter's best pass of the night.
And it looks like they're going to continue to go fast here. An excellent job by Paps on the backside. This play.
Voorhees flanked right next to Potter in the backfield. Potter this time rolling, dumps it off near the goal line. The reach to the pylon and a touchdown. Trey Lechner.
By Coach Freud was it incredible. They sent him in motion, and then he came back around to catch this football. And you see the
Sean Lewis so complimentary of his starting running back going back to camp. As Denegal this time is going to keep it himself, trying to get to the outside and cannot. He got chopped down right at the 30. An excellent tackle by Colby Humphrey. Aztecs now 0 for 4 on 3rd down. As Green again punts it away. And Freeman will let it bounce. Now he's going to pick it up inside the 20. Sees a little bit of space and not a lot of room as he's going to take that return. And guys that they've really had to rely on and trust. There's a little toss. One of those players is Johnson. Johnson trying to get out in the space, and he is run out of bounds. Says San Diego State does a good job of stringing that one out. Washington State huddling, slow getting to the line of scrimmage. Potter sees an open space and fires to completion for a first down. First reception for Jeremiah Noga.
And they're going to go hurry up here.
Quick pass. Meredith crosses midfield, and he's got a catch.
They can just react with the football in their hand.
Handoff up the middle. And that is the first carry from Leo Pulalasi.
2 for San Diego State on defense. Substitution, it all becomes a problem when you're going against tempo.
Freeman needed a block and couldn't get away from the second defender who made a nice tackle. That is Eric Butler.
They need to try to get them the football.
Going for it on 4th down here for the 2nd consecutive time. Potter throws across the field. He's got the first down as the catch was made inside the 35-yard line. This one from 49 yards. Stevens. And it is pure. 67-yard punt. Potter again to the outside. Quick pass caught by Meredith. Spins away from one tackle. Got away from the second. And that allows him to get up near the first down marker. Just shy of the 30-yard line. The redshirt senior actually from San Diego. Handoff, and we haven't called Johnson's name very much so far tonight. And Angel Johnson, the transfer from South Dakota, 2nd down and 15. Early minutes of this 2nd quarter. There's a handoff to Woods, and that's the first time we've called his name tonight. Maxwell Woods, he's another South Dakota State transfer.
Shot by Seth Adams, the backup tight end, leading up on that play.
And again, trying to go back to that run game, but it was sniffed out.
Could be a possibility here.
Combined 1 for 12, both teams. Denegal time over the middle. The pass is caught. The defender is right on.
But for San Diego State, they really just need to get more pressure on the quarterback. More white jerseys inside.
And Voorhees has been trying to go up the middle throughout the course of this game, and that is his most successful run so far into Aztecs territory. He's got a first down and inside the 40.
Check out 65 here, Brock Dew.
And then seeing the results so far tonight. Quick pass out to the outside. Freeman the catch. And he's going to pick up 6, about 7 yards before going out of bounds.
I love it when wide receivers block for each other.
Potter from the shotgun. Quick pass. And it's right near the 30. And as the ball fumbled, Meredith, it looked like he had the catch. But did he have control?
He's one of their captains. That's a big loss.
Denigo fires it back over to Napier near sideline, able to maintain his balance momentarily to get back close to the line of scrimmage, maybe even gain a yard.
He's at the top of the screen.
Crowd trying to get into it on 3rd down. The handoff to Sutton, and he doesn't have much room. Being the starter, but it was sort of the slow precision of Potter. The reason why he got the start as Angel Johnson gets the handoff to open up the drive, and a solid gain. This time Potter taking his time. With space, sideline pass, caught, and out of bounds at the 24-yard line. During camp, had the fewest mistakes. And you see another pass out to the sideline as Freeman is able to haul it in. 3rd down, Voorhees, a nice cut. Now with a little bit of space up the middle, Voorhees into Aztecs territory as he's got a big chunk inside the 35. It's time for the 2-minute drill presented by the Active Cash Credit Card from Wells Fargo. Be a 2%er. Earn unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. And terms apply.
Man, that's an impressive run there, Chris.
Well, they're going to let Potter throw here on 3rd and 18. Avoids the rush. Now dives forward. Picks up some yardage. Getting back near the original line of scrimmage. Heavy pressure. Denigo is in trouble. And he's going to get dropped in the end zone for the safety. Isaac Terrell blasting through. And Denigo didn't see him coming. And he couldn't escape.
Denigo just got lost on his backside here. Terrell's coming from his edge position.
Inside the 10-yard line, but now Green's got to kick it away. Back to Washington State. Still time on the clock. Over a minute to go. Smith's in the return. He's going to get across the 35. Now a 5-point lead. We'll see what they do with Potter. Potter, first pass, caught. Meredith got away from a defender. Now trying to turn it upfield. Following a block inside the 30-yard line. And they get a big play on 1st down.
Another massive play from Meredith here. He's coming inside across the field. Look at these down the sideline. Incredible job.
Got into open space, 34 yards. Now there's a run. A little bit of space inside the 10-yard line. How about Leo Pulalasi getting the carry?
Watch this, making a guy miss.
2 quick plays, 2 big gains. Meredith on the outside. And a good defensive play to keep him out of the end zone by the quarterback out there who is tied up. On 2nd and goal, Potter pulls it back, throws, end zone! Caught, touchdown! Lechner pulls it down, his 2nd.
But when you can run the football, and run it well during that drive, the play action becomes a big possibility. And Trey Lechner does an incredible job of showcasing like he's going to block and then going upfield. But again, Chris, when you can run the ball, these linebackers, Owen Chambliss, Tanu Latuli, number 21, both of those guys come up quick because they've been running the football.
The drive starts at the 25. Quick pass to the outside. Good block by the wide receiver. Pass is caught. 1st down. Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Tony Freeman. Seemed like Potter really gained rhythm on the last drive. Now he'll throw out wide. Pass is made. And it's Pulalasi once again. He was able to shed a tackle.
The Cougars bringing the physicality so far in this game.
It was Chambliss finally bringing him down. And a patient run by Johnson. You could just see him waiting for that hole to open up.
Literally a weak turnaround. Impressive for this team and staff.
Such a better performance. It looked like Potter wanted to go deep, so instead they'll settle for the underneath pass caught by Lechner. There were 7 different players with a reception last week. And Potter once again spraying it out as Johnston out of the backfield caught it down the seam. Carrying a couple of tacklers inside the 20. Johnson with the reception as McDougal finally able to bring him down. 8 different receivers on a night with a catch.
And what an incredible job of him getting out of the back.
Short gain on first down. Looks like Potter wanted to throw quickly. That time finds an open man in the end zone is Neal with another touchdown. It's the 3rd TD pass of the night for Potter.
Potter is just putting on a clinic, throwing this football in. Looks like we might have some trickery in motion.
And on 3rd and 3, it's Emmanuel Jr., and he is stuffed. Woods in motion. The handoff. Johnson trying to shake and bake free as he pushes a defender as he will pick up about 4 yards on first down. It's Voorhees in motion. Potter, play action, goes down the field. It's Meredith home it in. Inside the 30-yard line. Another first down for Washington State. Just inside the left hash. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Bad execution on the 2-point.
As that kickoff is taken inside the 5-yard line, Smithson is tackled nicely. Went to Washington State. He went to the NFL. They got a nice factory coming from Santa Margarita High School. As Voorhees takes the handoff on the first carry here.
He's a really smart football player. All Big Sky honorable mention when he was at Portland State a year ago.
Quick pass to the outside. Initially, the tackle was not made. You got to like the contact. You make the switch from the quarterback to linebacker. 3rd down here. Danigal over the middle. Pass is caught by Napier, but not a lot of space. He's able to gain 4 or 5 yards. Here we go again. Danigal pressured. And he's not going to escape in the backfield as he gets dropped. Terrell's been all over him going back to that safety. And once again, so disruptive. Picks a good time to get.
Potter doing his best impression here.
That's a great reference, Alex. As Potter, tough throw, across the field. Freeman in stride, pulls it down. Look at the distance on that throw. That is tough. Has distributed the football, tons of different receivers. And there's another pass, another reception, and the ball is fumbled out of bounds. As Potter from the shotgun, again, hands it off, first down, keeping the chains moving.
When they get their opportunity.
Seen a lot of them make major contributions tonight. There is a snap, and it goes right to Duggar. He's going to scamper in for another Washington State touchdown. And the transfer from Pitt getting into the scoring action. We'll cap off what has been a very solid night.
And that's just an incredible job. The confusion up front with the different players in motion. It left Niles King, the defensive end, watch 44. He's completely confused with where and who's going to. This week, not so great. Lots of stuff to clean up.
Danigal, heavy pressure, not going to escape. Max Balone in the backfield, one of a couple of different players.
To get any of these defenders down on the other side for Washington State.
3 sacks tonight after not having any sacks last week. As Washington will bring us to the 2-minute timeout.
These two teams are going to be getting familiar with one another as they join the Pac-12 next season. And so they'll be seeing each other a whole lot more. Jimmy Rogers and Sean Lewis. But tonight's night, Darius, this belonged to Washington State.
Without a doubt, yes. There's certainly going to be the sign of things to come with these two teams. They're going to get super familiar over the next couple of years, particularly in the Pac-12.